It's your boy Stonecrest. Here we go with another episode, Random Sunset. Hey, look, guys, we're going to keep this brief. And basically, I got my hands up. I come in one piece. I want to be clear. I come in one piece. I want to give a big shout out to brother Ifatunde, Dr. Ifatunde, all right? Umar Ifatunde. For those of y'all who don't know, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, all right? King Kong consciousness. Big salute, shout out to you for all of what you do. You have my support no matter what. Like I say, man, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to ask one question, and it may be a question, how do I say it? Basically, a question, a two-part question. That's the easiest way to say it, a two-part question. And the reason I'm doing this is because I had the honor of meeting brother Ifatunde here in Atlanta, Georgia, all right? Well, I reside in the city of Stonecrest, the great city of Stonecrest, all right? We're trying our best. And in fact, boots on the ground, again, we're trying to be the marker for other cities to show them that, hey, it can be done, all right? Us taking it to the next level. With that being said, I have to ask the question that I know many people want to ask and that are afraid to ask. I don't know how to ask. All right? And so it's not just for me, but it's for all of the people that want to know. And here it go. And this is to my brother, Dr. Ifatunde. No harm intended. But here's the question. Why aren't you married, brother? Why aren't you married? All right? Now, if you're married and I don't know, you can text my phone. I can text you. All right? And the reason I want to ask this question, and the reason so many people I know want to know, because people know I have a great respect for the brother. In fact, before I go any further, if you don't have this right here, the Black Parent Advocate, all right? If you don't have this, be sure to support it and pick it up. If nothing else, use it as a reference. All right, a reference book. But if you have children, it's imperative that you own this book right here. All right, I want to say that. All right, no doubt. And for those of you that's on social media that knock the brother, or give a brother a hard time, you know, I understand if I overstand if you've been bamboozled before. You don't want that to happen. Not coming from this brother. I mean, well spoken. Very intelligent. I mean, every city need a Dr. Ifatunde, all right? Our community will hurt without him, all right? So when the brother preached about the beautiful black women, now, it's beautiful women all over the world, all right? I mean, I've been to a couple countries, and beautiful women is all over. I've been to 27 states, all right? Beautiful women, they are everywhere, but to be the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Prince of Africanism, to be of the conscious community, it's only right that he preached the message. So I understand and I understand why the brother preached to date black women, because black children need to grow up and see black love from a black man, from a black woman. I totally get it. If him preaching anything outside of that, I mean, would take away from him being King Kong consciousness and the Prince of Pan-Africanism. But my concern, meaning, all right, and I'm talking to the audience right now. Like I said, it's no shade towards Dr. Ifatunde, but I want to talk to the audience. A form of manipulation is when someone could speak so well and talk a good game, but then the actions don't match up with the words. All right. Now, again, like I say, that's no shade towards Dr. Ifatunde. I want to be clear. But again, it's a form of manipulation. All right. So to see this brother well-spoken, highly intelligent, not a bad-looking brother at all, and you know, and it's like to not have a wife, it leads you to think, to say, you know what? Let's say he's middle-aged. Middle-aged would be, what, 35? The average man lived to be, what, maybe 70? Average woman lived to be 80? So 35 would be middle-aged, right? 40 years old, be middle age. We'll give him between 35 and 50, all right? That's the age we'll give him, between 35 and 50. So when you have critical thinking, one has to think either he a virgin or he been practicing celibacy. Because if the brother been out fornicating, and we know he don't do snow bunnies, it's a good chance he don't do Asian either. He don't step outside of the race. It's just black beauty. Butter pecan, he may entertain the idea of a Puerto Rican, a dark-skinned Dominican. I don't mean to dig too far into the brother's sex life, but this is what this question leads to, because it makes one think, especially when you're a critical thinker, to say, wait, if you preaching that the black man go out and marry the black woman, I get it, it makes sense, all right? Where's your wife? And if you don't have a wife, I give you the benefit of the doubt. You practicing celibacy. But if you sleeping with black women and you not marrying these black women and you sending them back out to the market for other brothers to marry and to have your leftovers, now that's wrong. That's what I am calling Dr. Ifatunde on. Meaning, if that's what you're doing, then that's wrong, brother. And somebody got to say something. All right? Now, again, I had the honor of meeting this brother. His energy was good. It was electrifying. I mean, he get a lot of love in the ATL, all right? City of Stonecrest, 15 minutes away from downtown Atlanta. You know what I mean? The Shrine of the Black Madonna. You know, I had the honor to meet that brother, man. And the energy was good, man. When I talk like a real genuine dude, meaning he ain't have no entourage with him. You know what I mean? I mean, he came and, you know, he represented, and he got a lot of love, man. I mean, brother Ifatunde was looking like Black Jesus out there, man. It was a lot of love coming from the men and the women. And like I say, you know, I followed the brother for years. I mean, over a decade. And for those of y'all, the naysayers and the ones that doubt the brother, he's going to open that school. As long as he's breathing air, that school is going to get open. All right? It's no doubt in my mind. All right? Support it. Hit cash out. FDMG school. You know what I mean? What do you say? Cash App. FDMG school and Cash App. If you're international, hit PayPal FDMG school. But again, man, my only question and my message to that brother is, if I can call out one thing, we would love to see you married and exhibit that black love, man. We'll love to see that, all right? Now, again, if you practicing celibacy, that's your business. You know, if you're a virgin and you never fornicated, then, you know, that's your business too. But it just leaves one to think that the way you speak on a black woman, that you would be married to one. You know, to be over the age of 35 and to never have been married. And I'm going to say this last thing, and I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I mean? I had my brother, my blood brother, my mom oldest, you know, her first son, my brother. He told me years and years ago, he said, Stone Chris. Well, he ain't called me Stone Chris, but he called me by my government name. He was like, look, man, Stone Chris. A president cannot be the president of this country. And let me just simplify. You cannot run the country and be the president of this country if you can't run your own household. And that resonated with me. If a man not running his own household, it says a lot. Because for those of y'all that don't know, the family is the nucleus, the cornerstone, all right? You don't have no community without family, all right? You don't have no community without family. Family is the cornerstone, all right? So to not exhibit such leadership, it raises a flag. Forget all of that. Oh, he ain't opening up no school. That brother, he's gonna open that school. There's no doubt in my mind. If you're not supporting the brother, keep your negativity. Just keep your negativity. All right. But again, my one question: why aren't a brother like yourself married? That's important. All right. Because as a man, now I've been married 22 years. And again, I come in one piece, and I'm going to put it out there if y'all don't know. My wife is Cambodian. That's Southeast Asia, all right? You know, if we looking at the color of the skin, then she tan. All right, Asians fall up on the yellow. We got some color. We got some melanin. The Greek word melanin. All right, we got some melanin. She's carbonated, just not as much as us. They've been colonized. All right, but no, jokes aside. But yeah, my wife is Cambodian. We've been together longer than we've been apart. And I'm not telling people of the black community that you should date outside your race. That's just my situation, and ain't nothing changing that. All right, ain't nothing changing that. We married with children. Her children is now black. All right, according to scientists, according to our society, people are not going to look at our children, especially her eldest daughter, our eldest daughter. She curvaceous, real hair, full lips, muffin nose, all of that. Even herself, all right? Y'all will see the pic at the end. But anyway, like I say, that's how I'm rocking out. It makes sense of why he preached the message. But again, to be able to see that action, you know what I mean? And exhibit what it is to have black love versus, again, telling the women, oh yeah, brothers should be married to black sisters. And the females go crazy. Wow! But none of them say, hey, Brother Ifatunde, why aren't you married? We hear you say it all the time about brothers should marry sisters, but you don't have one. It really raises a red flag, my brother, and somebody got to speak on it, and somebody got to call it out. Hey, man, if you ever get married, man, I'll dance at your wedding. I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I just want to put it out there, all right? Iron sharpen iron, all right? So, again, I come in, don't attack me. I know you're a Leo, a fire sign, and you can be aggressive, all right? But, again, just wanted to put it out there from another fire sign, all right? And I love what you're doing. Like I said, guys, be sure to support the book. Donate to, hit the Cash App, FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. You know what I mean? And support the brother. And like I say, that's going to make a lot of people step their game up once they see that FDMG School open up. And like I say, brother, if you want to, hit my line, again, we text before. So, like I say, I'll shoot you another text before I drop the video. And, and I'll make sure you get the video, all right? And that way you can make it clear to the people who I'm sure are afraid to even ask you, to even address you. Do the programming, status quo. Oh, if I challenge this brother, if I call him out on it, I'll probably be ridiculed. He probably come for my head, But again, just wanted to touch on it. Don't crucify me, y'all. Like I say, for better or worse, through sickness and health, to death do us part. My situation is written in stone. And like I say, it was, 22 years I've been running the household, and being the leader. All right. So I love to see more brothers do it and see what that feel like. All right. To run that household full time, baby. Full time job. All right. Full time to be the leader. And I want to say one last little piece. I noticed a lot of women don't like to take accountability. When a woman follow a man and that man have that leadership role, that explains a lot of why women don't like that self-accountability. Because when you up under that structure, all right, the Most High God, the man, the woman, the children. So the Most High God is over me, all right? That's who I go to. My woman, I'm over her. I'm who she come to, all right? And she's over the children. And that's the structure, you know what I mean? Through and even in spirituality. All right, so with that being said, like I say, man, say a prayer for Brother Ifatunde. Keep him protected. Again, man, no harm. Just wanted to raise that awareness and iron sharpen iron. And like I say, to most of you brothers out here, know the beauty and be the head. And don't lead these women astray and poison and lead these women to be the contentious women that they're becoming. All right. So like I say, man, I wanted to keep it brief. And if we can have the question answered, fair enough. All right. That's my time over and out, man. Like I say, may the Most High God be with us all, and stay in spirit and spread the love. Till next time.